Hello, world. World of Hunteroonies. All my carnies out there in the world, thank you so much. Look, I'm like completely centered with this logo behind us. How is everybody doing? We have a lot of things that we are going to be discussing tonight. Hope you guys are ready. This is probably the most news that we've had in a really long time to talk about. But first, I want to see how all of you guys are doing. So let's see who we got in the place to be. We got, let's see, we got, holy crap, your guys' messages are coming in ridiculously fast. All right. We got Evan Halloween Haunts. We got Moonlight Spooky Season. Wacky S Productions. Oz Creates. Squirrel Gone Wild. What is going on, Squirrel? GC Halloween in the place to be. We got Connor CEC, Spirit Chats with Jax. Hey, speaking of, we got something to talk about. Me and you, buddy. Me and you, buddy. Jacko the Average Hunter is here. Allie Kate, how you doing, girl? Holy Cracked Out is here. House of Nuts in the place. House of Nuts won our $10,000 or $10,000 subscriber giveaway. XF Haunts is here. Seasons with Anthony is here. Christopher Thangs is here. Things, really, but I said thangs. Demented Hollow, Eclipse 25, LJ Haunts, Mario Sonic Freddy. All three of them. Cameron John is here. What's going on, Cameron John? DF Holidays, Link Perry. Galingus Haunts is here. London Gertz. Will Byers is here. Sorry, Will. Guys, okay, let's kind of get into what we're going to be discussing tonight. First off, I'll kind of like break down how tonight's show is going to go, how tonight's live is going to go, so we can all have a fun time on tonight's live. So if you have been checking out our community tab, you've seen a bunch of leaks. Sorry. What I do. I showed some leaks of the ISE. I confirmed that there was a Mars Attacks leak in which a bunch of people said, where? I don't see it. So I had to drop it in 4K for you. Amy, do you mind pulling up? Can you pull up our community tab? We can kind of roll through these together real quick.
Give a round of applause to our newest
London Gertz is a subscriber. Thank you so much. Amy's going to go ahead and get this up on the screen so we can kind of look at these together. I see that people are making videos of the stuff that I posted, which I always find to be funny. So, first Halloween enthusiast. Before we get into these, Halloween enthusiast sent a $2 super chat, guys. And if you know anything about our lives, they are fun, they are silly, they are crazy. And anytime that you send a super chat, I break out these two old SVI polls that have been completely beaten up. They have now been used for...
Your donation calls
chat.
For a celebration.
They've been completely beaten up, as you can see. They've been used as drumsticks for a long time. So every time that you guys send in a super chat, I sing a little song about you and read your comment. So what did Halloween enthusiasts say?
Leaks.
Leaks. So here we go. This one's for you, Halloween enthusiast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you like them leaks that I posted on community tab. Yeah, you like those leaks. And you think that they're freaking red. And I may have more. What's in store? Horse gore. Thank you so much. We're going to talk about those leaks a little bit later. But first and foremost, Amy, did you want to pull up the community tab? If you guys are not part of like checking out the community tab, you really should. Because there's so much that I post that you guys may be missing. So Go ahead and scroll past this one. This is just a poor guy who... Scroll it real quick. This is just a poor guy who unfortunately got two right arms with his leather face. But here's stuff that we were talking about. So,
Your donation calls for a celebration.
we're going to get to your song in 2 seconds, cracked out. I want to go ahead and discuss all this stuff. So this guy was the very first image that was recognizable in the very first Spirit Halloween teaser of this year. This is not an animatronic. It is an ISE item, and in my opinion, is one of the coolest and best. They're saying there's an echo. Amy, is your mic on?
No, I just fixed it. I turned off the internet and audio.
Oh. So now there's no echo?
We need
Can you guys tell me if there's any echo? Echo. Is there any echo?
Whoa! Your donation calls for a
Echo.
celebration.
Okay, it's better now.
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy is not an animatronic. It's an ISE piece. One of the best ISE pieces I have ever seen. Looks really, really, really cool. Really cool. So very, very, very happy with this guy. I'm going to go ahead and scroll a little bit more. This I really had to bring to you guys because everybody was saying they could not see the Mars Attacks animatronic. Here he is in all of his glory. If you know Mars Attacks, the movie, it came out in the 90s. It was Tim Burton's first flop.
Whoa! Your donation calls for a celebration.
Oh, wait, it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. Thank you so much. We're going to get to all of your super chats in just a moment. But it was Tim Burton's first flop film. Fresh after, like, he did Edward Scissorhands, Nightmare Before Christmas. He did Batman at these times. So these really dark and gothic films, and then dropped this bombshell. However, so it's really an obscure movie because not a lot of folks enjoyed the film. It kind of flopped. Came out around the same time as Will Smith's Independence Day. But one thing that I found out while looking into the Mars Attacks franchise, it actually started, Amy, I don't know if you know this, but it started as trading cards from the Topps company in the 1960s. And these cards, they showed Martians coming to the world and would show them doing different stuff, like killing a dog and kidnapping people and a whole bunch of... It was kind of dark, but the movie was a little silly. So I wanted to show you guys this one. There's also another one if you hit the right button on that image. There's also this, which is an up-close look to the real Leatherface prop. Not what you were going to see in the videos, which we do know that Spirit has had kind of a weird rollout this year with their animatronics not necessarily looking like what they're supposed to. But this one, I feel the stance is exactly what we saw. I feel like the sizing is incredible. Me personally, if this was my Spirit Halloween store, I would have fixed his sleeves a little bit. But other than that, I think it's a great prop. So I wanted to make sure I showed you guys that. And then here we had some more animatronic leaks that I dropped today. Which this here is Hellspawn. A devil-looking prop, but this is actually a Mr. Dark reskin. Believe it or not. Crazy-looking face. Wonder what his sayings are. But it's a Mr. Dark reskin. Amy, you mind hitting the side buttons again? This is the Desmodius? Desmodus? Something like that. And you'll notice that there's an arrow pointing to this guy. And the reason why is this came out of a Spirit Halloween manual, which was telling the users to assure that there is enough clearance space around this prop. And I believe it is because...
Holla! I just got $1.
I believe it's because his wings come out. Or at least I'm hoping that's what it is. So Go ahead and hit the next one. This one here is, what was the one that we really liked? That was a doll one? Darling Dolly. Say that a whole bunch of times. Amazing looking, very creepy looking. Fingers look like twigs or something of that nature. Very, 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 very creepy looking. And then the next picture, this is kind of what you guys would have expected. This is Leatherface, right? So I believe that's all we posted for today, except there was a picture of Brick Thunder wearing one of our t-shirts. So yeah, that was some of the leaks that we had here. I know that we got some super chats we got to get to. Amy, do you mind scrolling on up so we can see what those super chats were? I believe that the first one that we needed to check out was right there. There we go. Was Cracked Out. Cracked Out didn't send any message. Just sent $19.99. So Cracked Out, thank you so much for supporting the Psychotic Circus of Savannah. All of the money on this live is going towards the Flagship Olympics and its prizes, and also assuring that we can get there. So we'll be discussing that in a bit. So let me sing you out your song here, Cracked Out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go all the way up to $19.99.
No.
Like $1,999.
No. We have a bunch of super chats and we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So, come on.
1,998. 1,999. Cracked out. I'm cracked out. I got crack smoke coming out of my mouth. I smoke crack. It's called Cracked Out. What am I supposed to sing? Amy's giving me the evil look. Sorry, Cracked Out. We're going to have to call you, what are we going to call him? We're going to give him a different name, Amy? We're going to say, Cracked Out, thank you so much for your $19.99. I sing a song that uses your name when I rhyme. But Amy gets upset because I am singing about drugs while we jam. Don't do drugs. They are bad for you. Bad for you. Don't do drugs. I wouldn't do it and neither should you. All right. Thank you so much, Cracked Out. Next one is original name. What does original name say, Amy?
Do you know when Barker is available to purchase?
So you are discussing the Carnival Barker from Morris Costumes. Everything I've heard from Morris is that it should be sometime in July. Actually, I will go ahead and give a call to Morris after, or I guess it'd have to be tomorrow or Monday. But I will give a call to Morris to see if I can get some better ideas. So thank you for that. We are going to sing a song for you, original name. Original name. Whoa. Original name. I'm losing my voice. But let's talk about the flagship games. We have so much to discuss. Hope that you come to Flagship and party with us. All right. Thank you so much, original name. Next up, we had Wicked Weatherman. And what does he say?
He says, sing a song for my sons, Adam and Scotty, please.
All right, here we go. Adam and Scotty. This song is going to be for you. Oh, Adam and little Scotty, make sure you're nice to your daddy and mommy. Don't act bratty or act snotty. I'm talking to you, little Adam and little Scotty. There you go, Adam and Scotty. Be nice to your parents. They love you very much. Be good. And make sure that you subscribe on your YouTube profiles too. All right, Mr. Halloween Dude was the next one. What did he say, Amy?
Yo, sup? I got the Spirit Halloween stilts today.
What?
Whoa! Your donation calls for a celebration. Savannah hair reveal, that's a small price to pay. Get it? Like, to pay? Get it? It makes sense. Get that?
What are you talking about? Amy, they couldn't hear it because it was doing the other sound when people send in a super chat.
Oh my God. Okay, stop.
You are annoying.
I'm not annoying.
Then allow me to have fun with my friends. Tell me stop. You guys do a horn in the chat if you don't want me to stop going. Mr. Halloween dude, you got your stilts today. That's amazing. I am really excited to see him set up. Hopefully you post an unboxing video. But I got a song for you. All right, Mr. Halloween dude, it goes a little something like this. Mr. Halloween dude, he got his stilts. He opened up the dang box, and when he tipped it, it all just spilt. And he broke the shoes to his stilts. You better call Dr. Zombie. Don't go crying to your mommy, because your stilts is now broken, because you didn't take care of him. Hope you enjoyed that song, Mr. Halloween dude. All right, Amy, who is next? Next up, we got... Oh, yeah, right there. Cracked out. What does he say?
Thank you so much for the song, and I don't actually do drugs, LOL.
Cracked out with a $9.99 super chat, so he is going to get a song like this. Cracked out. I'm so glad to hear that you're drug free, and you sent me $9.99. That's gonna help a lot when it comes to the games that we will present for the Spirit Halloween Flagship Olympics. Thank you so much. Cracked out. Cracked out. Oh, I missed the last time it hit the arm of my chair. Sorry. All right.
Are you serious right now?
Almost flipped everything crazy. All right. That Spirit fan. Why did you wipe your face and flinch?
I didn't.
You went. All right. That Spirit fan said, I ordered Dagger Mike shirts for me and my parents. And he's sending $2 from Canada, Amy.
Sweet.
So thank you so much for that. The Dagger Mike shirts are incredible. If you guys need to check in the description below, you can get the Church of Dagger Mike t-shirt. I hope that your parents are fans, because if not, they're going to be very confused. That Spirit FNAF fan. But this song's going to you. Welcome to the Church of Dagger Mike. I hope that the shirts are something they like. CT Hans was the only guy who put a horn when I went. Thank you so much. FNAF fan. All right. So before we get into some of the stuff that we do, we kind of got very early into some of these super chats. But the very first thing we're going to be getting into is our Q&A. We have you guys asking pretty much any questions that you want for me. I will answer them as long as they're semi-appropriate. The best way to make sure that either myself or Amy can get to your question is to @ the Psychotic Circus of Savannah when you ask a question. And the 100% best way that is guaranteed that we read your question is to shoot over a super chat like one of these beautiful people did before we even got to the Q&A today. All right? So, Amy, go ahead and roll that Q&A footage.
Man, let me ask you something.
You want to know something about me? Ask me. I'm right here. What you want to know?
This is Q&A. What kind of questions do we have today, Amy?
Okay, so first one is Glingless Haunt and says, can we please set up like a genuine church like Daggermite shirt in the Flagship parking lot?
That would be a lot of work. A lot of work there, my guy. However, we may have to have a written prayer session to our Lord and Savior, Dagger Mike. Not for all to be involved if they choose not to be. But if you want to worship the one and only Dagger Mike with the rest of his followers, the chosen people, I believe it says in the brand new testament of the Spirit Halloween Manual, we will go ahead and do so at Spirit Halloween on maybe, let's say, Friday night or Saturday. Why not? Maybe both days. We'll join hands while I lead everybody in a sermon.
Whoa! Your donation calls for a celebration. Holla! I just got $1.
Lead everybody in a...
Holla! I just got $1.
Lead everybody in a sermon of Dagger Mike. All right, what's the next one?
So Cracked Out sent a $4.99 super chat and said, what do you think about Hellspawn?
What do I think about Hellspawn? I'm glad that there's a Mr. Dark reskin. However, I think that it would have more of an impact if it wasn't done, was it 2 or 3 years after the original one was put out? I think it was put out in 2021, maybe 2 years after. I think if they would have done back-to-back reskin, or maybe didn't have Mr. Dark so available last year, that it may have had more of an impact. However, I do really love his look. From what I can see on his face, completely different face than why am I blanking out on his freaking name? I keep wanting to say Dagger Mike. Mr. Dark. Completely different face than Mr. Dark. So, okay.
All right, next up is Halloween Enthusiast, $2 super chat, and says, are there any pictures of the back theme?
There may be. Actually, I believe that there is. We just are waiting for the AOK to release them.
All right, next up, Haunt Dude, $2.69, says, how are you doing tonight, good sir?
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Haunt Dude. I'm doing okay. Actually, I'm doing better than okay. Amy and I have pretty much completed so much of our flagship experience for all of you that we are very excited to share it tonight. So we're going to be talking...
Your donation calls for a celebration.
Get up there. We're going to be talking about that, and we're also going to be talking about some very exciting stuff regarding next week's live. Is it going to be another 2-hour live? 4-hour live? 176-hour live? Be in tune for that. We will be discussing it tonight.
All right, so Doctor sent in a $2 super chat and said, is a shirt required to join the church?
No, Dagger Mike welcomes everybody with open knives. You do not need a shirt or purchase any merch to be a member of the Church of Dagger Mike. However, it is a great conversation starter, whether it be a sticker, a t-shirt, a button. I don't even think we have buttons available for it, but we might make one. I don't know. But it's a great conversation starter for you to go out and include other folks into the Church of Dagger Mike, letting his love shower into your wounds and stab marks and old stitches and scars.
All right, so now you need to do a song, and you can include Cracked Out, Halloween Enthusiast, Haunt Dude, and Prop Doctor.
Okay, so here we go. Cracked out, cracked out, cracked out, cracked out. I don't know what else to say about cracked out, because Amy said I can't talk about cracked out. All right, I'm remixing it now. Halloween enthusiast. He likes smoothies just melted. He likes smoothies, but they're melted. Halloween dude. Eats lots of food. Puts him in a bad mood. But you know he's still a cool dude. All right, and then you know I got to do the song for Prop Doctor.
Yes.
He stopped asking me to do his theme song. That's how I know that it's been that long.
You need to get on it because it's a good song. It really is.
Prop Doctor! Prop Doctor! But it wasn't a prop! It was a prop doctor! Prop Doctor! Prop Doctor! There we go.
That was beautiful.
I do want to say one thing real quick, though. There is somebody who is very special to us, Amy, who's actually, I heard through the grapevine that they are having a birthday party tomorrow. Do you know who it is?
I do not.
Do you guys want to know who it is?
Yes.
It is the one and only Sophia from Chris and Sophia. It is her birthday party tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure that we all wished her a happy birthday from the bottom of our hearts. So if everybody can post a happy birthday or a cake in the chat for Sophia from Chris and Sophia. Happy birthday. Beautiful young girl. Very sweet and really into Halloween.
Savannah hair reveal, that's a small price to pay. Get it? Like, to pay? Get it? It makes sense. Get that?
So let's make sure that we see all of those. Next question we have Ermi.
So it's next up is GC Halloween, $9.99 super chat and said, "Can you be my best friend? Also, can't wait to see you at Flagship."
GC, we are all best friends here. This is the psychotic circus of Savannah. We're psychotic. We are carnies. One for all and all for one. We will stand united. So don't ever, ever, ever feel like you don't have love in this circle of friends, because this is where we make sure.
I just got $1.
When we're not getting interrupted by Halloween Mike. It's where we make sure that everybody feels love and support. So can I be your best friend? We can all be each other's best friend, bro. I am all down for that. Can't wait to see you at Flagship as well. And I know that Amy is very, very excited to meet everybody at Flagship. She's been talking about it nonstop lately.
Very excited. We got a lot of free gifts to give out to everybody.
Shh,
What?
don't
Oh,
tell
sorry.
everybody.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
You're trying to tell everybody now they're all going to know they're getting free gifts, Amy.
Sorry.
Now they're going to know about all the cool free stuff that we're giving out. How dare you?
All right, next up, Halloween Mike. Halloween Mike sent in a 99-cent super chat. Didn't say anything, but he sent in the super chat.
Halloween Mike, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that. Halloween Ms. Ike. Not to be confused with Dagger Mike. Two different mics, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe this was the resurrection of Dagger Mike coming back as a screen name.
All right, so original name also sent in a $4.99 super chat and said, "Is the Martian..." Oh, it just went up. Sorry, 1 second. "Is the Martian a reskin of the Exterminator from Party City? Also, are lobsters ocean scorpions,
Your donation calls for a celebration.
or are scorpions land lobsters?"
So, first I'm going to talk about the Martian. The Martian is not a reskin, even though it is in a similar stance. The Exterminator was made by Techie, I believe, and the Martian is made by Party Time. So not necessarily a reskin. However, I do believe there is a chance that he will be shooting out fog. So that is pretty cool. And then also regarding if a lobster is a water scorpion or if a scorpion is a land lobster. No, in my opinion, scorpions are less gross. Lobsters are bottom feeders. I've said this a couple times. They just eat whatever falls on the bottom of the water. It goes down to the floor of the ocean, and then they eat it. So it's like fish poo. And when you go swimming in the beach and you got an old wet scab that kind of got soft and floated down, they're eating that, and then people eat lobster. So you might as well just start eating fish poo. Like, let's just put it that way. Don't know what else to tell you. So, in my opinion, scorpions, not that gross. What do they eat? Bugs? Okay. At least it's like a living thing.
All right. So we need.
Whoa!
Oh,
Your donation calls for a celebration.
all right. Glingus Haunt sent in a $4.99 super chat and said, "Hey Savannah, proud to be an owner of the OG Dagger Mike tee. Also excited to see you guys again at Flagship, and would love to be a part of the church."
Sorry. Yes, Glingus Haunts showed today that he received his Church of Dagger Mike shirt, and it was the old Church of Dagger Mike design. So there were actually two designs. One is the original that I kind of did in Discord as a joke originally. And then when I said, hey, you know what? This is cool. Let's put it up as a t-shirt. I did it. And then I thought, maybe I can make it look a bit better. So I worked on it, uploaded the new image. And to be honest, the new image, also cool, but they have two different styles to it. One is up close of Dagger Mike on the cross when he died for Home Depot sins. And then the other one is a bit further away, so you can see his whole glorious vessel that he was once in. But on that shirt, he died for the Big Lots sins. And if you have not seen the Big Lots animatronics that released this year, I have no idea why anybody has talked about how cool it was going to be, because they look like Big Lots props. They're not Sunstar, though. I will say that, surprisingly.
All right, so we need to sing a song for GC Halloween Mike original name, and Glingus Haunt.
You know, it'd be a lot easier if you guys had your names rhyme. I'll just say that, all right? So here we go. Yo, check it out, Mr. Glingus Haunts. You got something that I want, and it's an OG Dagger Mike shirt. But put it on, it's too tight, it make my tummy hurt. Original name, that is cool. It's really original to have that name for you. I never heard of a name more original. I'm old. Halloween Mike. Original name too is something I like. See, when I'm on the mic and I'm talking Halloween, you could say that your name really means me. But GC Halloween is another guy that is on our team. And you know that he's a real carny. I never watched Barney. I never once watched Barney. As a grown adult.
Of course not.
Not once.
But you did as a kid.
Actually, I don't.
You did?
I did, because I remember they had a kid that had a hearing aid on there.
I don't remember that.
Maybe it was one episode. I don't know. That's all I remember. Maybe it was one episode. No idea. All right, so we want to talk about what's going to be going on the 14th, which is next Friday? Mm-hmm. Next Friday. So we have talked, and if you've watched the Trick or Trio podcast, one of our guests was Carlos Mendoza. He is pretty much oversees the Spirit design team, and that comes from accessories, costumes, animatronics, ISEs, all different types of merchandise. And he does something that's really cool called the Artisan Social Club. We talked about this on our last live, but we're going to talk about it now a bit a bit more in detail about what we're going to be doing to help support the Artisan Social Club and how you guys can help, and also what greedy reasoning you can have to help them. So they are needing donations, and we have decided to team up with them and give 100%.
I just got $1.
We have decided to give
applause to our newest carny.
We have decided to give 100% of the proceeds on our next live directly to them. But also what we're going to be doing in this next week, pretty much going from today until, or tonight until next Friday, is we are going to be raffling off tickets. And what those tickets can get you is a plethora of cool merchandise, original merchandise, signed merchandise, big merchandise, and it's all going to a good cause. And again, 100% of the raffle tickets will be going to the Artisan Social Club, which you can check out their website, which is at artisansocialclub.net, I believe. I believe it's .net. Amy's checking. It might be .com, but I believe it's .net. I got my phone right here. Let me pull it up. The Artisan, which is ARTISAN, Social Club. And as it's pulling up, because my internet sucks, I have no data. Why am I not hooked up to the Wi-Fi?
It's .com.
Okay, it's .com. So it's artisansocialclub.com. Amy, do you mind putting the link in the chat?
Yes.
And so if you go to the artisansocialclub.com, you can go ahead and check out exactly what they do. But pretty much they are getting together a group of established artists, whether it be like painting artists. I don't know much about the art world, but the game designers, videographers, photographers, all different kinds of artists. They get established people who have careers and who are industry vets. They kind of link them up and do a Big Brother type of program with up and coming people who want to learn more about artistry, how to get into careers for their future, or maybe need to fine tune some of their skills, or learn the best way to put together a portfolio, things of that nature. And I believe they also do kind of like class settings, which you can again see on their website. But our next live, 100% of the proceeds are going to them. And again, we are selling raffle tickets, which will be posted in our community tab this evening, and it will go for the whole next week. Raffle tickets are $5, or you can get 5 for $20, and then we will pull raffle winners live on our live. And I can show you some of the things that I was able to get from Carlos, who is one of the heads of the Artisan Social Club, and like I said, is the a major piece of the creative team at Spirit Halloween. And we're going to just kind of go through some of this stuff and then be able to talk to you about one of the larger ones as well. So first we're going to show, these are all signed directly from Carlos. And this is a print of a SpongeBob SquarePants drawing that he did. He actually at one time, I know Amy, he at one time worked on the SpongeBob SquarePants toy line. So you can see it's a bit more gruesome, and he is obviously the kind of person that you can thank for having Spirit Halloween go back to some scarier, more demonic roots. And then next is, I'm not sure who this character is, kind of reminds me of some Pan's Labyrinth type of stuff, but another one that is signed, again, from him. Really, really creepy and cool artwork. So we have a few of these prints all signed again by him. This one is one of my favorites from a video game classic, which is Earthworm Jim. My stepfather's name is Jim, and for years we called him Earthworm Jim. Maybe not years, but before my mom actually introduced us to him, he would call the house and ask for my mom, and I'd be like, "Who's this?" He'd say Jim, and I'd go, "Mom! Earthworm Jim's on the phone!" But either way, really, really amazing artwork that that he does. And again, the Artisan Social Club can help you fine-tune your artistic skills. Now, these are some other things that we were able to come across, which are, again, signed by Carlos Mendoza himself. There are a couple of these Skeletor posters. I'm trying to get it without the glare, but really, really, really amazing artwork. And again, signed by the man himself. So we have a few of those. We also have a few of... Is it a few or just one? Maybe just one? Of this awesome Venom poster. Again, also signed by him. These works of art are done by him, and I wish that you could see it without the bright glare. Amazing artwork, and everything that you guys will be donating will be going to a good cause. We also were able to get a copy of his book, which is Nomadic Volume 1. And this book has also, you can see some amazing artwork inside, from different creatures and goblins to superheroes and they're all done in this, like, check out this little gothic piece here. It's showing a step-by-step guide from how it went from a sketch to the completed piece. So an amazing, amazing, amazing book that you guys can have. And then finally, there's two final things, both coming personally from my collection. And these two things are things that one of them I never thought I would be selling or auctioning off, but it's to a good cause. And it is my Crouchy statue from Spirit. But I got this signed by Carlos at last year's Flagship celebration. And so I will be giving away my signed Crouchy statue, which Carlos designed the box, designed the statue that's inside, and again is signed by the man himself. And then also we will be giving away a full brand new animatronic. That animatronic is not a Spirit animatronic, I will say though. It is the newest rendition of the Home Depot Jack in the Box. It is brand new, has not been opened other than to confirm that it has been brand new. Everything is still within its bags and everything. That will also be auctioned off using the raffle tickets. So again, one raffle ticket is $5. If you were to send $20, you get 5 raffle tickets. All that information will be in our community tab. And then on the live next week, we'll be announcing the winners of this, but we will also be raising money during that live so that it can all go to the Artisan Social Club. 100% of it. We will not be taking anything on that. Everything will be going to the Artisan Social Club to help out communities and to really help out young artists, because realistically, let's fast forward another 10, 20 years. I'm going to be withered and old. Most of you young guys are going to be the ones that are guys and gals, or both, or whatever, are going to be the ones that are really taking over the community that I love. So I want to be able to help you guys as much as I can, help the community as much as I can. And so I think that we would all benefit from this. And then you guys can get some very, very cool stuff. A book, some prints, some posters, My signed Crouchy statue. Be strong. My signed Crouchy statue. And a brand new animatronic. So yes. $5 a ticket. $20 gets you 5. And imagine, you drop $20, you got 5 chances to win a full-sized animatronic. I'm just saying. So yes. Any questions about that piece? If you guys have any questions about the Artisan Social Club, or about the raffle, or about the prizes, or about the live, hit me with your questions. William Gaming, we will not be doing calls this live. I know that you're asking. You ask all the time. We will be doing it soon. We'll probably be doing it next week, to be honest with you. But today we will not be. So, I see that Halloween Enthusiast is asking, how many raffle tickets is $1 million? Chances are, if you were to drop $1 million, bro, you would have a very good chance at winning everything. I'll tell you this, if you dropped $1 million, I would give you 1 million raffle tickets. Is that a deal? Deal.
All right, Burnt Memories said, where do you buy the tickets?
So we are going to be posting a link on our community tab. It will also be posted within our Discord, and that's where you can buy the tickets.
Allie Kate says, are you sad about selling your Crouchy statue, Savannah?
I don't believe so, because I know that it's, one, going to go to one of you, and two, I feel really strongly about helping the community out, as you guys know, giving back to you guys, as you know, and it's going to a wonderful cause of the Artisan Social Club. So, no, I'm not. I'm actually kind of proud that I know it's going to be boxed up and sent to somebody, and somebody's going to care for it and love it and enjoy it as much as I have.
Animatronic Crazy said, how long will the next live be?
So that part will actually be up to you guys. It may be a 2-hour live. It may be a 10-hour live. It is really going to be up to you guys on if you will be interacting with myself, interacting with one another. I will see if we can have Carlos maybe pop onto the live, or at least pop on into the chat, and to make sure that donations can roll through for them. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and determine. I imagine it's going to be one of our longer lives, maybe not 12 hours like our like our April Fool's Day live was, but I imagine it will be very, very, very long. You guys can't see this yet, but I can.
We're waiting for it to come through.
Yeah, and also I'm trying not to get emotional right now, because that is extremely sweet. So I'll just start talking about it before it even shows up. Alicia, thank you so much for your super chat to replace my Crouchy statue.
Holla! I just got $1.
Perfect timing. That is very, very sweet of you. So thank you very much for that. I love you guys. So thank you. Next Friday, we will definitely be going ham on the donations and the live and the theatrics. So,
all right, before we get into the next segment, we have 2 songs, or a song that we need to recognize Pipe-a-Ween and Alicia Rachel? Did I say that right?
Rachel, I believe. Rachel. And is it Pipe-a-Ween or is it Pip-a-Ween? Remember, you were saying it wrong for a long time, Amy. You sure? Why don't we double check? Is it Pipe-a-Ween? Is it Pip-a-Ween? Is it Pipe-Ween? Is it pop off?
It's Pipe-a-Ween, like Halloween.
You sure? Because you were calling it weird one time, and I don't want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm actually doing the.
Song, right? Well, let's start with Alicia.
Okay. Is it Alicia or Alicia? I think it's Alicia. I'm going to say Alicia, and if it's wrong, just correct me in the chat. Say you're pronouncing it wrong, you stupid old man, and I'll make sure I correct it. But here we go. Alicia, how sweet are you to me? Alicia, I cannot replace my crouchy. Now I just have to get Carlos to sign a new one. But singing this song is very, very fun. Oh, Alicia, thank you so, so much. Alicia, thank you so, so much. And it is Pipe-Oween. I just remembered that you used to call him Pip-Owen. But it's Pipe-Oween like Halloween. And he's really cool and he's never mean. He's not even mean when you used to call him Pip. He used to say, hey, that's cool, but that's not it. So then we learned that it was Pipe-Oween and he's now on our screen. Hey, hey!
Beautiful.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. All right, guys. The next thing that we need to talk about, very, very, very big deal. People have been asking about it. People have been signing up. And I will tell you that we had, the last time I checked, it was about 40 participants that were signed up for the Flagship Olympics already. There is a link in our community tab. I will share it again, probably almost every day between now and July 19th. July 19th will be the last day you can sign up for the Flagship Olympics. What are the Flagship Olympics, you may ask? Well, the day before Spirit Halloween's flagship grand opening. They're opening on the 29th. On July 28th, at their location in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, Amy and I will be holding the Flagship Olympics. And what that is a bunch of silly games and a bunch of silly prizes, maybe not even silly prizes, but really cool prizes that will be given away just out of the kindness of our hearts to make all of the time for the grand opening that we are waiting for, all of that time pass, and for everybody to have a good time and really to have these core memories. So we will be holding that at noon on the 28th in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, on the Spirit Halloween on, what is it, Black Horse Pike, I believe is the street name. But we already have over 40 participants. Again, it closes on July 19th. The link is in our community tab, and you will be getting an approval email. And the reason that we have to do that is because we're not trying to have one of you guys fall and get a splinter and get all upset. So there will be a waiver that has to be signed. If you're over 18, sign it. Cool. If you're under 18, you're going to have an adult sign it and be present while they're signing it so that we can assure it's an adult signing it. So, all right, you will get an approval email as well to make sure that you are who you say you are. Nobody else is signing you up. You don't have to worry about Fred signing you up and making you do all of these fun things. How dare Fred try to make you have a good time? But we also need to make sure that you have no food allergies or things of that nature, because there may be some food involved as well. Is that correct, Amy?
That is correct.
Do you guys want to know what the games are? We can now announce the games in detail if you guys want to know. But if you want to know, I think we need to see some pumpkin emojis in the chat. What do you feel?
I think that's a great idea. Let's see it.
All right. So while you guys get your pumpkin emojis ready, we will go ahead and get you the details on this. We even have some nice, cool images put together by our good friend Brick Thunder to show you exactly what these games will be like. So I am seeing some pumpkin emojis here, Amy. I see him from Kelly Martin. I see him from Spirit Gamer. El Sideshow Hunts. Young Crouchy Boy. Horror Haunts. GC Haunts. CT Haunts. Chris and Sophia. I don't see where Burnt Memories is. Oh, he tried to. He must be on his grandma's typewriter. Midnight Town Haunts says he's not going but wants to see it too. Weatherman Haunts wants to see it. All right. Orange Dog Halloween wants to see. Sawyer wants to see. That Decorator Grayson wants to see. So let's go ahead and... What?
I was going to say, who in the chat is signed up?
Why don't we talk
the
about that
flagship?
after?
Okay.
Because some people may want to sign up after they see this.
True. That is true.
And I will say this, there is a grand... Not only are there smaller prizes, but there is a grand prize as well. And trust me, you are going to want to win this prize. That part I will keep a secret until we are there. But you will want to win it. You will do what it takes to win. Because you're the best around. Something, 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 keep you down. I don't remember how that song goes. Do you? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and we're going to roll into the games. And we're going to roll into the order of the games too. So the way that it will work is we will bring every single... We're starting right at noon, not 11:59, not 12:01. At 12, we are going to announce that it is game on. And the Olympics have officially started. If you are signed up, we will need your form. We will need your parents' permission if your parents are there. If you're old like me, then we just need you to lower your inhibition and act a fool. And then we will be rolling out our very first game at the Flagship Olympics, which is called the 2 Scoops Toss. The 2 Scoops Toss. We have a game board that is created that looks similar to this. In my opinion, ours is a little more detailed, but you will be pretty much throwing in ping pong cherries into ice cream cones. Each one of the ice cream cones has a special points system with it. And the top 30 people who get the scores the highest, the top 30, will then be going into the next round. Those that don't make it, well, you'll get a high five. Maybe not even that. I don't know how many of you are going to be there. You might get a high five. How about that? You may possibly imagine that you got a high five. Amy will give you a high five. Does that work? Okay. Amy gives you a high five. And then we're going to roll into the next round. The next round is the Psychotic Circus Sprint, where here you are going to be racing down a track. You'll be putting on the original Wacky Mole costume, the original guys. You'll be putting it on over your head, putting on his pants. The elastic doesn't work because it's old. And you were putting on clown shoes. And then you were running back. And this will be timed. The top 25 players will be advancing to the round after this. Oh, and let me say the top player of each round is also getting a smaller prize as well. So even if you think I can't beat all of these games, that's fine. But if you can beat one, you can win a prize. So this one will also have a smaller prize. And then we'll be going into the Spirit Halloween trivia. Now, this is not going to be the trivia that you have seen on, what is that website we usually use?
Look it.
This ain't going to be the Blook It questions, guys. These are going to be more detailed questions. Some are going to be very easy. Like, the company's name is Spirit of Halloween. True or false? Right? Some of these are going to be a bit more detailed. We got to throw some curveballs at you. All right? But this one, again, you're going to be answering trivia questions. And the top 20 people, you mind scrolling up real quick, Amy? The top 20 people will be advancing to the next round with the person with the highest score there winning a prize. So 5 people are going to be dropped off on this game. Now the next, you have to understand this game, we got something physical. We have something that is agility. We have something that's mind. there's also going to be something that is all about luck, and that's this next game. And it is Henry Hustle's Card of Death. What's going to happen in this case is we are going to be getting in a group of 5. So we're going to break out these 20 players that have advanced, break them up into groups of 5. You will not want to be in a group with your friend. Let me put it that way. It is head-to-head action here, folks. You will be choosing, taking turns, picking cards. And one of these cards says, sorry, but your card has been pulled. You pull that death card, you're out of the Olympics. Again, this time I may let you high five somebody else that is just random. I don't know, that guy that's standing over by the bathroom. You can go give him a high five, but make sure that you bring somebody with you because the guy standing by the bathroom's been there by himself for quite some time. It's a little strange. So this will be a purely luck game. And on that one, you were either in or out. That is it. If you passed, then you go on to the next round. If you're out, too bad, so sad. But the next people are going to go into the Miss Mercy's memory match. Now, Miss Mercy's memory match, you say, what is this? We show a board that has possibly hundreds of different images on this board. You have 1 minute to study it. You may want to count how many there are. You may want to notice any similarities between some. You may want to say, wait a minute. Is that a spirit prop or is it not? So you'll want to look at all this board and think of anything that you can. At that point, we will be hiding the board and we will be asking a bunch of true or false questions. Only 10 players can continue on after this. 10. So that means 6 people will be cut on this true or false board. At this point, we're now getting into the nitty-gritty towards the end of this Olympic extravaganza for 2023. The next game is the one and only Hot Snacky Mole Challenge. What is this going to be? We have some of the hottest cheese balls available to man or machine. I think it was 25 million on the Scoville level, I believe, Amy. 25 million. That's I think a jalapeno is 2,500. So you do the math, because I failed 3rd grade. Not really, but it was funny. Okay, the 2nd grade. But that's how hot it's going to be. We have to legally wear gloves when handling this. You are not to be touching your eyes, your ears, your head, shoulders, knees, or toes. It is simply to touch the ball and put the cheese ball into your mouth. The way that we can determine who wins in this case is, 1, are you brave enough to eat one? Are you brave enough to possibly eat 2? And even then, let's say everybody eats them. The last people who do not drink the provided water or milk will advance to the next round. So 5 people out of the 10 people, half of the people, we are watching. Are you drinking water? Are you drinking milk? This guy did, that guy did, this guy, that girl, this girl. Wait, I cut too many out. These people, get out of here. These 5, now you can drink milk all you want. Do anything you need to do. You're good to go. On to the next round. And the next round is Possessed Pumpkin Puzzle. Again, wonderful art drawn by the one and only Brick Thunder. Round of applause for Brick Thunder, everybody, please. Possessed Pumpkin Puzzle is a very large puzzle. And the top 3 people who can complete the puzzle the fastest are going to move on to the final round. Now, this puzzle is not your ordinary puzzle. This puzzle is huge. And I don't mean huge by a lot of pieces. I mean, there's a chance that these pieces are bigger than your grandmother's face. Bigger than the mole on your father's back. Bigger than that kid at school who everybody calls the big kid. Okay, these are huge pieces. You'll be running around like a maniac. This is a timed event. So the 3 fastest go on to the next round. And the next round, my favorite, is the Slim Acid Pie Contest. This is our final round, folks. And what you'll be doing is you'll be having 3 finalists with their hands behind their backs eating an acid pie. And inside of that acid pie will be a number of gumballs. The first person, no hands, that can get out every single gumball and spit it into their cup will be the winner of the 2023 Flagship Olympics. Are you brave enough? You tell me, but I hope so. Now, what you will be winning, like I said, you will find out the day of. You will find out after the competition. But I can tell you this. One of the things that you will be winning is a rather large trophy. Oh, I thought we had an image of it.
No.
Okay.
I can get one.
You want to get a picture of it so we can show the folks?
Yes, Steve just got one for me. Hold on.
You will be winning a multitude of prizes, both from Spirit Halloween, from the Psychotic Circus of Savannah, but you will also be getting some items that were donated from some of your favorite YouTubers, some of your favorite companies. You may have a snack pack in there. You may have 250,000 animatronics in there. Who knows? But you'll find out at the end of it. But the really neat thing of this is you'll be winning, keep a couple more. Right there. You'll be winning, just show it right there.
That wasn't.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. You will be winning this, Amy.
Hold on a second.
Amy.
I'm not ready yet.
Amy. Amy.
Hold on.
You'll be winning all of those prizes, like we said, Psychotic Circus of Savannah merch, Spirit Halloween merch, other stuff as well. Big stuff, little stuff, medium stuff, thin stuff, thick stuff, old stuff, young stuff, red stuff, blue stuff. You'll also be winning this. This gigantic, it's on this side, gigantic 2-story trophy that has a zombie on top and announces you as the 2023 Flagship Olympic Grand Champion. You get to take this home. You get to show this off to your friends at school. You get to use it to fight off wolves on your walk back home from church when you go to preach to Dagger Mike. Okay? Look at this zombie. Look at him. Look in his cold, dead eyes. Are you brave enough to deal with the Miss Mercy memory match? The hot snacky mole contest? Slim's acid pie contest? The 8 events that will claim one as grand champion? Sign up now. Because if you don't, you will regret it. Some people look back on their life and they say, you know, I wish I would have never went to that school and I went to this one. Or I wish I would have quit that office job and followed my dreams. Or they say, you know, my biggest regret was getting on that bus and seeing the love of my life vanish forever. But what yours will be is that you did not sign up for the Spirit Halloween Flagship Olympics. I'm just saying. I'm trying to save you the heartache. And it costs you nothing to join. Just to have fun. Winning prizes. If anything, look, you get some hot snacks out of it. Cup of water, cup of milk. Couple acid pies and some gumballs. Get to have fun with your friends. Laugh. What up?
Animatronic guy is asking how many people are entered so far.
So far, we have, I think is that the right number? 38 participants, and it was posted yesterday.
Let me see.
Amy's checking to see if it is since updated. So right now, you have a 1 in 38th chance to win.
39.
Now it is 39. 1 in 39 chance. It is not a bad chance. You can do it. Put your back into it. Also, I do want to say, I saw that Carlos Mendoza III was in here. Again, guys, Carlos, I don't know if you were here when we did our whole spiel about our live next week. We talked about all of these wonderful prizes and how all of these funds are going to be going to the Artisan Social Club. Holy crap, that thing is creepy. Look at this thing, dude. Big dragon gargoyle wings. So, again, guys, we have so much. We have Flagship right around the corner. You saw some leaks. You saw the Flagship games, the Flagship rules, one of the many prizes. You know about next week's fundraiser, where we're going to be acting a fool all Friday night. Every dime going to a good cause, the Artisan Social Club. You learned about the raffle tickets that you can purchase to win these prizes. All of that posted in our community tab. $5 a ticket. $20 gets you 5 tickets, so you're getting one for free. Buy 4, get one free. Increase your chances to get something cool this July. Even an animatronic. We're doing an animatronic, guys. Imagine you drop $20, get an animatronic. Nothing beats that. Nothing beats that. $5. $5 a ticket. Look at it as an investment. That's how I'd look at it. Look, if I spent $40, I got 10 tickets. Increases my chances substantially to win. And then there's a chance I win a prop. I win an animatronic, only cost me $40. Bro. Crazy, crazy ridiculous. Crazy ridiculous. So, that is what's cracking, guys. Do we want to get into our next segment, Ermi?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and drop it, son!
Man, let me ask you something.
You wanna know something about me? Ask me. I'm right here. What you wanna know?
This is our final Q&A, final countdown.
Guys, it's time for us to turn up on this final Q&A. We've dropped I feel like this has been an infomercial. And if you act now, right? We talked about so many plans. The end of July is going to be hype. We saw some of the sneak peeks that are coming to Spirit Halloween. We know that there's going to be an animatronic given away next Friday. All of these awesome prizes signed by the man himself, who is the coolest mofo I've ever met. And he does amazing artwork. Helps with all of the design, from the accessories to the animatronics to the ISE stuff. Does everything that we all love. The man himself, Carlos Mendoza. We have signed stuff by him that we are raffling off. These are one-of-a-kind pieces that you're not going to be able to find. I don't know if, again, giving up my Crouchy doll kind of breaks my heart, but you're not going to see anybody else with this same signed Crouchy doll. Look at that little pumpkin guy. Look how cute. It kind of looks like Sully from Monsters, Inc., but a pumpkin. Look how adorable. Look at that dope signature. Okay? This is the guy who created this. Crouchy doll. $5 tickets. All you got to do. Got to be in it to win it. The Nomadic Volume 1 book. $5. in it to win it. All of these amazing, amazing prints that we discussed. Dope SpongeBob. Signed. This isn't the printed sign. This is, I literally sat Carlos down. Some people would say it was at gunpoint. I wouldn't say it was at point. I mean, it might have been in the room. Might have been implied. But I forced him to sign all of these amazing prints for you guys. And it's all going to a good cause. Posters, all going to an amazing cause. So not only can you be happy that what you're doing is getting something cool out of it, hopefully, from winning a raffle, but also what's happening is you know that you're helping somebody. And really, that's the biggest prize of it all. What's up, Amy?
All right, we have Smiling Pumpkin asking, how do you sign up? I believe he's talking about Flagship Olympics.
Well, we'll tell you on both. So on the Flagship Olympics, there is a link currently on our community tab. And you can go there and sign up. It is a Google sheet, so you fill out the info. And then, like I said, you will be getting an approval email. But the sign up stops on the 19th. So you have to get on there now. What is it, the 7th today? 6th? 7th? Okay, so I know that you think, oh, it's the 7th. I got some time. We started this yesterday on the sign up process. And we now have, we hit refresh on the event.
Yeah.
We started this yesterday, guys. And we now have 39 people who are signed up to play. You want to sign up now. What if it gets to 150 people? We're going to have to be like, hey, hold on. We might have a little too many people. What if I don't have that many gumballs? Or hot cheese balls? Or clown shoes? Right? Sign up today. And if you're asking about the raffle, that is going to be right after this live. Also on our community tab where you can sign up, purchase your raffle tickets. One is $5, 5 tickets for 20. You got a chance to win all of this amazing stuff and even have a chance to win a brand new Home Depot Jack in the Box animatronic. It's pretty amazing. What's up, Amy?
Okay, so Burnt Memories said, in the Slim Acid Pie contest, is it just one pie filled with gumballs or multiple pies with a few each? Also, what do they taste like?
So, the acid pie, each contestant will have one pie themselves. That one pie will have multiple gumballs. You must get every single gumball out of this pie. What does the pie taste like? Acid. Real acid. If acid was whipped cream. There'll be whipped cream pies, okay? You're going to get it all over your face. It's going to be up your nose. It's going to be on your eyebrows. It's going to be amazing video and pictures. You might want to use it for your class photo. Imagine in the yearbook, everybody else is... You know how they always make them look like weird? Like... And then yours, whipped cream, gumball in your mouth. Think about it. Think about it.
All right, tuned in. I believe I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. 2020 said, did you know someone leaked the whole Spirit lineup?
Have no idea who that would be. But, again, we talked about leaks at the very beginning of this. So, there you go. Wicked Weatherman said it's made out of people. You guys aren't going to get that reference. It's a Soylent Green reference. Why don't they remake Soylent Green? That would be good.
All right, who is going to be at Flagship? We were going to do that earlier.
That is correct. Let's go ahead and find out who is going to be at Flagship. Can you post a flag in the chat? A flag in the chat, right? For Flagship? What if you did a flag and a ship for Flagship? Just do one or the other or both. Let's see. Let's see who's going to be there. I know that Wicked Weatherman's going to be there. Eagle's asking, how long will it be? I'm assuming, Amy, he's asking you, how long will it be? I believe that he's asking. Yep.
We don't know.
So it's starting at noon. You must be there at noon. You can't start late. And it will go until it's over. There you go, folks. You have to think most people there, it may be an hour, it may be 3, but most people there are going to be spending the night in front of Spirit that night. So think about that. We got some flags here. We got Will Byers. Wicked Weatherman's going to be there. Eagle's going to be there. Knox Haunts is going to be there. Animatronic Guy's going to be there. House of Nuts is going to be there. Spirit Chats with Jack says not us. But Glinga says we're there. WS, we're there. Upside, oh yeah, boy! Juice Tin Boy's going to be there. GC's going to be there. Burnt Memories is going to be there. LJ Haunts is going to be there. Rhonda Bradbury going to be there. Spirit Gamer's going to be there. Halloween King, HK, Mr. Hong Kong himself is going to be there.
Holla, I just got $1.
When did that come through?
Yeah, like you can't.
That just popped up on screen, but no super chat came through.
Yeah,
What the heck is going on?
I don't see it.
He hacked us.
I literally don't see it.
I see that Puija, but I don't know how to say your name, bro, said, I thought they weren't letting people spend the night. They are only letting people spend the night one night. They're allowing people to show up on Friday. So they're allowing people to show up on Friday. Again, at Friday at noon, we will be doing the contest. But they are allowing people to show up on Friday.
Hunter Jerica said, how hard is it, how hard is Heckles to set up, and can you do a Henry Hustle impression?
So Heckles is very simple to set up. If you've ever set up a SVI prop, it's very easy. Put his poles down for his legs, put his shoes on, put his costume on, do his hip hoop. He has a couple knee pieces to make his knees look buckled. Toss on his arms, his head, and hook up all his wires. That's pretty much it. Very, very simple. I believe it took me a total of 6 minutes, if that. And I wasn't really rushed because I was doing a video. I see that Halloween Enthusiasts thing finally popped up. It says, what the heck? So, all right. YouTube's on a weird trip right now. But thank you so much, Halloween Enthusiast. Ali Kate is saying, isn't Spirit not allowing people to stay on property until 7 a.m. on opening day? No, that is not true. They are allowing people to be there the day before at 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. on Friday is the time that you can line up. On Friday. They will not allow you.
I just got $1.
What the heck is going on? Was it?
Got no idea what's going on. No idea. But thank you anyway. But they are allowing you on Friday. However, they aren't allowing you to camp out. So there are not to be tents, sleeping bags. I do believe you can have a chair. But other than that,
You can't have it in line.
you cannot have it in line. That is
You can
correct.
have it in the overnight area. But
In the overnight, yes. So what's happening is there is an overnight area and there is a line area, which they will be there on Friday and on Saturday to help everybody out. So yes. I will say this also, Carlos. We may have to figure out a way of getting you on the live next week while we're on the live to talk about the Artisan Social Club.
maybe just for a bit if he,
Yeah.
I don't
If you
wanna
got the
go-
time, if you got the time, but you better do it. But if you got the time, dude, it'd be really dope. Even if it's a pre-recorded video that we can show every once in a while, would be really dope. Because again, guys, next week, 100% of our super chats are going to the Artisan Social Club. Every single raffle ticket is going directly to the Artisan Social Club. It is not even coming to us and then we're giving it to them. It is going directly to them. So thank you guys for that. It's going to be an amazing live. An amazing live. We might even have to have a ticker down at the bottom. It says, donate. You really want to help people out. So, what is up, Sitter Dog Haunts? Says, hello, I'm a big fan. Right on, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Spirit Chats with Jack says, how come the Martian is $400 and what is your opinion on 13-foot Jack?
So I will say this. My opinion on the Martian, why it's $400. Again, you guys have to understand we are not seeing what these props are doing yet. In my opinion, that Martian is freaking amazing looking. Amazing looking. And I don't know if he's going to be shooting anything out. I don't know if he has sayings. If you ever watched the movie, they really just kind of sound like ducks the whole time. Quack, 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 quack. And you can't really tell what they say. So I don't know what his sounds are going to be, if any. But I don't know if he shoots out fog. I don't know. But I do know he looks amazing. Looks amazing. Amazing in that picture. And that picture is not the prototype picture. That picture is not the staged one, kind of how we saw a bit of a difference with this particular guy. That one is one that's in the store. So you know it's going to be badass.
Wicked Weatherman says, can donations count for raffle tickets?
No, great question. So donations will be completely separate from raffle tickets. Raffle tickets will be on sale right after this live, up until the live starts next Friday. So you have a week to get in your raffle tickets. Next Friday, once the live starts, the raffle tickets stop. And we will be...
Your donation calls for a celebration.
That one worked.
He said, I hope this one works. Halloween enthusiast, it did. Thank you very much. But... great question. The raffle tickets are completely separate from the donations. The raffle tickets are folks that are saying, yeah, I want to try to win something. Let me go ahead and buy something. Da-da-da-da-da. And all that money is going to a good cause. The donations are going to be, hey, let's see what we can do to keep Savannah awake for a really long time. Let's see if we can raise a certain price. And maybe as donations come in, when we get to certain amounts, you may see some silly stuff from Savannah. You may have to see Savannah eat a whole pizza himself. Get sick on camera, have to use the restroom, be in there for 20 minutes while you hear me going, ugh. You don't know. There might be a certain thing of, hey, we got $5. Great. What is he going to do? He's going to sing a song. Oh, you know what? We've now gotten to $20. What is he going to do? He's going to try his best to do a cartwheel. I don't know. You got to tune in to find out. Tune in to find out. It'll be fun. I'll tell you that much.
L Sideshow Haunts says, do you still want two one chip challenges?
Heck yeah, dude, me and you. We can do it just for the fun of it. Let's do the one chip challenge together. I'm down. Down like a clown on the ground with a frown. Not making a sound.
Midnight Town Haunt said, thoughts on Popcorn Blaster?
Popcorn Blaster looks dope. I like it a lot. Kind of expensive though, $100, but would look great in the Killer Clowns from Outer Space section of our haunt. And you know what? Actually, I think we have 2 of those. Maybe we can toss one of those ones in as well. I don't think we need 2 of them. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Why don't we? Why don't we? You know what? We'll do this one because it doesn't have the inside. So we will also, we'll toss this in too. Why not? Doesn't have the black inside, but we're going to toss in a cotton candy gun into that raffle donation as well. So why not? We got some posters from the man. Got my... You want me to sign it? I can sign it. I don't know what I had to do with it, but I can sign it. Yeah. If you guys want me to.
Maybe you just sign it.
I don't know. We'll ask. But so we'll throw that in as well. But I love it.
All right, Glingus Haunts said, would you recommend heckles even with the facial deformity? And what do you think it would be, or do you think it would be something that could be fixed?
So yes and yes. All right, so stay hydrated. Let me explain why. Heckles, I'm going to grab his head real quick. So Heckles, if this was supposed to be a scary looking clown, I would have an issue with him looking all droopy and soggy, etc., etc. Okay? But because he's supposed to look like a sad, depressed clown, I really don't mind so much that he has these deformities. Now, do I wish that his eyes were actually in a socket? Yes, I do, which they're clearly not, right? However, is it fixable? I believe it is. His latex is extremely loose. Extremely loose. You usually can't put... I can't put, and I have gigantic hands, put my whole hand in his latex. And that is in the latex, not in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay? You usually can't do that. There's a lot of extra space in this particular prop. Do I blame Spirit for it? No. Do I blame the factory that SVI used for this particular prop? 100%. Okay? You can see how much extra latex by that back of his head, right? So all you have to do is literally pull that forward, make that hard here. You could stuff all this in. But I don't care so much because, again, he's supposed to look sad and pathetic and depressing and droopy and, right? Straight dookie. He's supposed to look like that, sad and everything. So, other than his top lip, that part does kind of bother me a bit. But, other than that, I think it's fine. I would still recommend him. I love him. I love the stance that he has. I love his sayings. Amazing prop.
All right, next question. Halloween dude, what is your favorite clown prop?
Ever?
Sure.
I really love Cackles. I really love Shorty. I don't think I've given Shorty enough credit. But I really love Cackles. I really love Shorty. I really love Creepy Towering Clown because he was my first. And Clowning Around, I would say, are my 4 favorites. Crouchy's good too. And this guy. This guy has become one of my new favorites. I have a whole history with this SOB. But I love him.
Yeah, he's my favorite. I love him. All right, Brendan said, are you going to buy stilts?
Clown on stilts or stilts?
Why don't you answer both?
Clown on stilts, we already have. Stilts, yes. Could have just said yes for both. Stilts, believe went on sale today. Yesterday? Today. And I know that some people were able to purchase them yesterday, but stilts went on sale today. And Clown on Stilts from Lowe's, we have not done an unboxing video on him yet, but we will be. And he looks very menacing. So yes to both of those.
Will Byers said, do you guys want to sign my zombie baby with a bunch of other haunters?
I would love to. Absolutely. But as long as you don't mind me signing on his face.
All right. Halloween Hangout said, are you guys going to brush your teeth with mustard at Flagship?
No. Nope, that I won't be doing. But will I next week? Possibly. One of the worst things I've ever had to do.
GM Hunt said, did you stuff him? Talking about Heckles. I put crumpled up printer paper by the eyes and got them to look the same way.
So no, I did not stuff him at all. He has not been stuffed at all. And yes, I did see that I used the term droopy, and that was the design working name from my understanding was droopy. Actually, Carlos is here. We could probably ask Carlos if he's allowed to answer it. But Carlos, is it true that what the rumor mill says, that this guy here, when he was first started, was had the name Droopy or Droopy the Clown or the Droopy Clown or something of that nature. Some form of droopiness to his name. Is that accurate? Is that accurate?
So while we're waiting on him to answer, if he can answer, Midnight Town Haunt said, if you had to choose between Jarvis, which is funny because everybody knows him as Jarvis, and Slim, who would you choose?
I would choose Jarvis. This is why. So everybody calls him Jarvis. Everybody knows him as Jarvis. Party City does not recognize the name Jarvis. I just want to put that out there. So if you go into your Party City and you ask, do you have Jarvis the Clown? They're going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? Okay. They call him Neon Ice Cream Clown. Better name, Jarvis. Why do we call him Jarvis? Well, before we knew that Party City was releasing him, I was going to be releasing him. And we named him Jarvis the Neon Ice Cream Clown. So,
With a wonderful story.
With a beautiful, wonderful, amazing story, which we are still going to be providing to those who originally tried to get the original Jarvis. So, I would choose this guy. Even though I haven't seen Slim face to face yet, and if Slim is anything like Shorty, who is right behind the camera, or I'm sorry, right behind my microphone here, if he is anything like Shorty, his quality is going to be amazing. I love Shorty. The videos I've seen of Slim with his ears moving because of the latex when he talks, love it. But you're putting together a competition between two really sought after props for me this year, and one of them that has pulled on my heartstrings for a very, very, very long time. Literal tears shed over this guy right here. So this guy will win. Look at even how he's looking at me. That smile so wicked. He knows that he's hurt my feelings. Huh. Jarvis. My arch nemesis.
All right, Hamburger Hospital said the Flagship Olympics suitable for a newborn.
Well, it's suitable for a newborn again for the Church of Dagger Mike. Make sure that you get your stickers and t-shirts in our shop to join the Church of Dagger Mike with the official merch of the church. Get it? That rhymed. The merch of the church. It's the merch of the church. The merch of the church.
Glingus Haunt said, are you bringing the story to Flagship?
Probably not, seeing how that story has nothing to do with Spirit Halloween. And I would never disrespect the good folks at Spirit Halloween by bringing something that has nothing to do with Spirit Halloween.
XF Haunts said, I accidentally signed up for the Olympics 2 times. I don't know if I'll be able to participate because of that.
Wait, say that again?
He signed up 2 times on an accident.
That's all right. We'll make sure that we mark it and get you handled. Doesn't matter there.
Midnight Town Haunt said, I got Slim. He is better than Shorty. I love him. He will definitely be a keeper.
Cool. I mean, if you say he's better than Shorty, I haven't seen him yet. For me, Shorty's adorable. Shorty is one of the first clowns I had to get, and because he was not scary at all. Even in the movie, he's not scary. He's just freaking adorable. You look at him and you just love him. That's how I feel.
All right, I have an update on The Martian. It's not based on a movie. It's based on Topps cards.
Yeah, I said that at the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
And it is based... The movie was based off of the Topps cards.
Okay.
I said that at the very beginning of this live.
Sorry, didn't hear that. And then also, Carlos was answering the question about, you asked him a question. He said it wasn't from his team, so he cannot answer.
There we go. Carlos had nothing to do with this guy here. Wasn't from his team. So he has no idea. However, Carlos, you would have to admit that this guy does look droopy. We're going to have some ASMR putting his eyeball back into the socket.
D3's.
Wait.
Oh,
Get in there, you son of a bitch. They pop out immediately.
all right. D3's Funhouse said Flagship Olympics is going to be legendary.
It is. It's going to be a lot of fun. An annual tradition. We will also be dropping, that's right, folks, it is actively being worked on now, a brand new Spirit Halloween rap song, possibly a portion of this video, filmed at Flagship. That's right. This year we'll be having a music video for it. Last year we just did a lyrics video. This year? Oh, that was 2 years ago, yeah. That's right. Last year we took a year off. Why? Because a lot of you guys didn't support the Spirit Halloween song. I thought you guys were gonna bump it all the time. Most of you guys were like, hurt my feelings. I thought it was really dope. A lot of good, clever play on words, double and triple entendres, crazy similes, madness when it came to flow. Beat was banging.
Well, somebody the other day messaged you and said it should be on the top 100.
That's true. And it could be if you guys actually went to Spotify and listened to it. Because this right here be that Spirit Halloween.
I'm curious, who knows how many people in the chat know about the song?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Do a ghost emoji if you have listened to the Spirit Halloween rap. As a matter of fact, do a ghost emoji for every time you've listened to the Spirit Halloween rap. If I see one, that means you listened to it once. If I see 280, that means that your Control-C, Control-V buttons got stuck. And for those that say, I want to be in the music video like Connor CEC, you may be in that music video. If you're going to Flagship. So Eagles listened to it 6 times. Seasons with Anthony once. Weatherman once. Spirit Chats with Jax once. Prop Doctor 3 times. XF Haunts 3 times. L Sideshow, boom, said I listened to it a lot when I was writing my Christmas wish list. He probably just copied and pasted the lyrics and said, hey, here's my wish list because I name dropped so many animatronics in it. Spirit Gamer, a crap load of times. Horror Haunts, a billion. Look at Gage is like, yo. Gage would have done more, but I believe that YouTube stops how many you can put into a chat. Allie Kate says, I don't even know how many times I've listened to it.
Wow.
I heard that Allie Kate knows almost every single word to the song.
Wow,
I completely made that up.
Oh.
Mario Sonic Freddy said, I listened to it 6 times. 2 of those times I was sleeping. One of the times it was to show my mom. And then the other 3 times, it's because this right here. Boop, 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 boop. Everybody knows. We need that. And we need a new one. So, there we go, guys.
Whoa! Your donation
What the
calls for a celebration.
What?
Is he even in the chat anymore? I don't even know if he's here anymore.
Whoa!
But they just did it again. What the heck is going on, dude?
What is happening?
I don't even think Halloween Enthusiast is here anymore. Yet it's showing that he's sending super chats.
That is so weird. Like, that's weird.
Insane. Animatronic guy says he's listening to this song right now. Chris and Sophia play it every single Halloween. Halloween Enthusiast said, oh, now a super chat comes through. It says, I got my gym teachers to play it for everyone. Why the gym teacher, though? And did anybody even care? Or were they just like, hey, listen, Halloween Enthusiast, this is a very, very niche song. Most of us have no idea what the heck is going on. So, I don't know. Jinx said, did you try the Grimace shake? I did not. Not really a big shake drinker. don't really drink shakes. And the Grimace shake, what I don't understand is like the trend. Like, oh, I drink the shake. Tastes good. Cuts to like, I don't get the. Is there a joke there?
Your donation
It just showed up a
calls
third
for
time.
celebration.
It just showed up a third time.
I think it's messed up.
I don't know.
By the way, I just want to let you guys know, Carlos did say he's leaving for the night. He wanted to thank everybody. We are all extremely excited about this fundraiser that we're doing next week.
That is right. Thank you, Carlos. And next week we are going to have a ridiculous time. Be ready, folks. You are going to see some very strange stuff that night. If I'm anything as tired as I was on that first night, that first long live we did, or even if I was as tired as I am now, it would be redonkulous. Redonkulous.
I do think that we should probably stop and go get some Bean Boozled for you.
I think that you should probably never come back up to YouTube again, and that you need to go back to whatever Vimeo, okay? That's what I think, okay? Go back to Twitch. How about that? No, we're not doing Bean Boozle. I'll do the hot Bean Boozle. There's a hot one. I'll do that every day. Eating that other crap, I'm not doing that. That was nasty, bro. That wasn't even edible. It was literally the worst tasting crap I had ever had. Tyler G, if you're out there, I know you're probably at Disneyland or something right now, but bro, that is disgusting. I don't care where he is. Stay there. Them Bean Boozles are nasty. Gross.
I forgot. We need to do a song for Halloween enthusiast times however many it really did come through.
I don't know how many it came through. 2?
I don't know. It was, I have no idea.
And now I can see original name sent one, but nothing popped up.
Oh yeah, we're waiting. It's going to come through.
You want to read his to us?
Okay, original name, $4.99 super chat. If you got the go ahead, would you post the new links in the community tab or show them on stream?
Yes and yes. Yes and yes.
Savannah hair reveal.
Now it shows up!
Pay. Get it? Like, to pay. Get it? It makes sense.
Late to the party, original name. Late to the party. Late to the party. I see that Burnt Memories said, out of all of the props you hate, which is the best of the worst? So the best of the worst, would that mean that they are the best at being the worst, so by far the crappiest? Or the best compared to the super crappy, it's just kind of crappy? Because it's two different things. All right, if it is the crappiest of the crappy, there are so many. Where to start? Cleaver Clown is pretty crappy. Johnny Punk, obviously. However, Cleaver Clown is definitely crappier. Any Sunstar prop would be the crappiest of the crappy. The best of the crappy would be like Punchy. Not a fan of Punchy, but like, if he works, it's good, I guess. Underworld Clown. He's big, but he's a pain in the ass to put together, and his face is crap. So maybe I'd say that.
Holla! I just gotta.
Is this a real one?
It is. It's a real one. Halloween enthusiast said, how did I break the super chats?
No idea, dude. I have no idea how you broke the super chats, but youtube.com is coming to your house. They're going to kick down your door, unplug your computer. It's probably because you are sending $2 super chats and they're like, hey, everybody knows you're supposed to send $1.99. Why do you got to go above and beyond? But we appreciate it here. That penny matters. I will say that I do think that YouTube needs to ease up on their portion that they receive. Did you guys know that they receive 30%? 30% of everything we collect, YouTube collects. Isn't that crazy? You send me $1 and I get 70 cents. By the time I pay Amy,
Oh God, shut up. Shut up.
I got $2. They're taking 60 cents out of it. I got $1.40 left. Amy's taking $1 of it. I got 40 cents from your $2, Halloween enthusiast. Okay? I can get 1/3 of a McDouble. Grimace shake what? No, I just sit there in the window and watch Grimace shake. That's all I can do. Well, gents, Amy says I owe 4 songs to Halloween enthusiast. I believe that original name has one as well. Here we go. I'm going to do one song, and Halloween enthusiast, just replay it 3 times so it goes 4 times. Here we go. 1, 2, doom, 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 doom. Halloween enthusiast broke the internet. Yeah, yeah. He sent $2 super chats. Made me go, what the heck? Yeah, yeah. Sometimes they popped up when he didn't send a cent. Yeah, yeah. And other times it popped up and then it didn't when he actually sent cents. Original name. Original name. He's got an original name. And he has a lion that's tame. He also has a pet tiger. He mated them. Now he has a liger.
Oh my God.
He has a liger.
Oh, wow.
Original name has a liger. It's bred for its magical skills. Okay? Why are you judging me, Amy?
I'm not judging you. I think it was, you know how to think on the spot.
Tiger and liger are not a hard rhyme.
Yes, it is. Tyler couldn't do it the other day.
I could have said Tyler.
Yeah, you could have.
And my songs are better than Tyler's.
Hair reveal,
Oh.
that's a small price to pay. Get it? Like, to pay. Get it? It makes sense. Get that?
Amy?
Alrighty, Mason. I am not saying the last name because I will butcher that. $4.99.
Scafati. Mason Scafati. You don't know Mason Scafati? Oh, how dare you disrespect the name Scafati in this town. Mason Scafati is a legend. He once hit 4 home runs in 1997. You don't ever disrespect the legend Mason Scafati, one of the best Little League baseball players this side of the Mississippi. Mason Scafati is a man.
All right, he said, hey, how's your day going? I
Wonderful.
have a question. What is your favorite animatronic other than a clown?
Ooh. Other than a clown. Well. Are we talking about this year or all time? If we're talking about all time, and again, this goes to, are we talking about released props? Or, because I have a special place in my heart for any animatronic on the Haunted Mansion. Mm-hmm. But if we're talking about released props, I really like, if we're talking about just this year, Deathstalker. I like Deathstalker. I think he's cool. I think he's original. I also really liked Buzzsaw. Everybody said, get Buzzsaw, make him a clown. But I didn't. I really liked Harvester of Souls until I got one. Because it has never... every time I try to fix this Harvester of Souls, it just breaks more. Just breaks more. Breaks my heart more. That is not a clown. I'm trying to think about... That is not a clown.
What about Mr. Dark?
I think that Mr. Dark's cool. However, I think that there's better ones out there. For instance, I like... I don't know. Maybe Mr. Dark is pretty amazing when we first saw him jump up. I think it's I'm maybe just so used to him now. Yeah. Mr. Dark is a really good prop, and I think a classic prop that could have been around for a long time. I mean, it kind of is with the way that the Hell, what is his name? Hell Servant, Hell Spawn. Hell Spawn is. I knew it was Hell something. Hell.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Wait. We owe a song to your boy up there that you didn't want to say his name. Why are you looking at me crazy? Why are you looking at me crazy like you don't know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the one and only.
Oh, yes.
Mason Scafari. Scafati. Mason Scafati. Hey, Mason Scafati is a freaking legend. He's done things since he was 7. 45 home runs in a single day. Mason Scafati, yeah, he knows the way to be the best baseball player this side of town. Mason Scafati, he's the coolest around. I have 7 jerseys from 14 different teams. Mason Scafati out there doing his thing, swinging the baseball bat like Babe Ruth. Mason Scafati has 1 gold tooth. He has it right there in the very front. Mason Scafati, he ain't no punk. I said his name is Mason, last name Scafati. His beard is crazy like a crazy safari. You go in there, you find animals and weird people who are cannibals. It is Mason Scafati, a bearded 6-year-old. Mason Scafati, the story that was once told, and nobody believed him till they saw him in the flesh. Mason Scafati, he's the best in the West. Mason Scafati at a T-ball game, he once jumped up and said, "Hey, you know my name?" Jesus came down and said, "Mason Scafati," and then he beat Jesus at a game of Atari. It's Mason Scafati.
Connor CEC said, "You're not the Cat in the Hat."
I'm not. You're right. I'm much fresher than the Cat in the Hat. I can sing songs about Mason Scafati.
Wow. Okay.
Well, folks, believe that we've accomplished what we needed to tonight. We were able to show some leaks. We were able to talk about the fundraiser. We were able to show you all of the stuff about the Flagship Olympics. We will be posting the raffle tickets for all of this amazing, amazing Carlos Mendoza art pieces, including posters, including a book, including the signed crouching statue. Including Killer Clouds from Outer Space gun. And including that Home Depot animatronic. So again, guys, sign up for Flagship Olympics. It is in our community tab. We will be upping it again, so it's at the very top in a few minutes. What the heck happened here, Amy?
Uh-oh.
What the? Boom!
I don't know where the thing is.
I wonder if I just stay like this, if somebody pops on, they think something happened to their internet.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, okay. Anyway, and then we also talked to you about how to sign up for the fundraiser and get your raffle tickets, which will also be posted tonight. So we're all doing great stuff. As you can see, a lot of giving back. We had some folks really give to us towards the end of June, and we want to make sure that we can give back to everybody. So we want to make sure that we can give out, like I said, the animatronic, give away these prizes, raise money for the Artisan Social Club, and do something fun with Flagship. What's up, Ermi? You're waving your hands in the air like you just don't care.
Well, there was another question in here. I didn't know if you wanted to answer. I know you were closing it out. But Jinx has said multiple times, which we did discuss last week in our Friday Night Live, Jarvis versus Heckles. Same maker.
Jarvis.
SVI.
Both SVI. Heckles. Soggy face. Original concept when it came to his body language and his sayings. Jarvis. Terrifying looking. Real name not Jarvis. Lots of use of LED rope. Or neon. It's not really neon. I would go with this guy every day, all day. So, good question though.
Spirit Chats with Jax has asked multiple times, do you need to talk to him?
Oh yeah, that's right. Spirit Chats with Jax. Let me say this. On my last live, you said Tyler G carried the live.
On Trick or Trio.
You posted it on the Trick or Trio comments. That Tyler G carried it. Disrespecting, son. This a partnership over here, my dude. How dare you disrespect me like that, son? We finna have a talk right here, son.
Stop it.
Don't you ever disrespect me in your damn life, boy. What you thinking about, huh? No, he probably did, because that's why I align myself with such entertaining and amazing people, and why I interact with you guys, because you guys entertain me. Tyler is a good friend of ours and very entertaining, so I just wanted to bust your balls a little bit, tease you, laugh at you, make a little funny haha, make a little funny haha joke, but don't you ever disrespect me, son.
Oh my gosh.
Connor CEC said that Savannah carries the haunt verse. Just saying. I mean, I didn't say it, but
Shut up. We're a team over here.
yeah, you are part of the psychotic circus of Savannah. What are you talking about, son? Just talking about this. Son.
I'm talking
dare
about
you disrespect
everybody in the hunter community. We all support each other. We all love each other. That's what I'm talking about.
All?
Yes.
I don't know.
Most people.
Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, not all, but most. As long as you're not a weirdo, meaning in a creepy way. You can be a weirdo in a silly-ass way. That's us every day, all day. Embrace your flaws, unless those flaws are hurting somebody else. In that case, I want to get up out of town there, son. Or if your name is Spirit Chats with Jax, because you don't ever disrespect me like that ever again, boy. You know what I'm talking about? You over walking around town telling people about my life? That's my life, son. You gonna be walking around telling people about my life, son? My life. Boy.
What is wrong with you?
Folks, I would say stay hydrated, but I finished up my bottle of water. I need another one. I will say this, if you're a bully, stop it. It's not cool. Doesn't make you look cool. Makes you look like a jerk. If you see bullying, stop it. If you're a bully yourself, stop it. All right, because bullies suck. With that being said, Amy, I want to tell these folks to take care of themselves. I also want to tell them to take care of each other. Emotionally, physically, and mentally. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay, guys, take care of yourself. All that stuff I just said. We love you guys very, 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 very much. We'll be seeing you guys next Friday. Make sure you, again, check about Flagship Olympics. Make sure, again, you check about the Artisan Social Club fundraiser we're doing. And also, we're going to be having some unboxing videos for you this week. That's right. I know of at least 3 unboxing videos. 4 unboxing videos. And also, go to the community tab. Talk about the new leaks. I want to see what your opinions are. Remember, it's okay to disrespect. I almost said it opposite. It's okay to disrespect, but it ain't okay to disagree. Everybody, you agree and you just fight. All right? It's okay to disagree. It is not okay to disrespect. Let's be cordial. All right? Also, I want to say this real quick. One last thing. One little PSA. There's some little edgy 12-year-old kid out there who is taking some of the photos and writing some really hurtful and hateful stuff, including some homophobic stuff, some racist stuff, and is tagging those particular leaks, and then sending them to people, and then those people, for some reason, are sending them as well. Let's stop that. If you see something like that, don't share it. It's hurtful. Somebody out there who you may not know that this affects could affect. And I don't want anybody to feel like it's okay to have that kind of mindset of, well, it's not me and it's not mine, so I don't care. That ain't cool, because someday it will be you and yours. All right. So let's just be nice, be cordial, be human, be silly, stand up for what's right, and stay unified as a haunter community. That we're not going to allow that BS and toxicity to be in our community anymore. All right. Love you all. We will see you next week. We will also be checking out the video soon. As always,
Happy haunting.